My mic was muted.
I happened to tune in when they were doing the Overwatch cosplay, whatever, and the chat was hilarious. Yeah, it was some sort of like sketch thing. I don't know what some recorded thing they were doing with a bunch of people in Overwatch cosplay. And Twitch chat was its usual toxic self. I think the best comment was -1 of 10 for content, 100 of 100 for cringe.
Gotta love how toxic Twitch chat gets.
I mean, I thought it was pretty fucking hilarious. -1 of 10 for content.
Just give me my Diablo 2 remastered. And I'll be
That's
fine.
like Junks' pep talks, -1 of 10.
And 100 of 100 for cringe.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he doesn't say at least one Junks phrase, it's not a real pep talk.
Beat your feet. That's a new one.
That's just a suggestion. Pep talk is like, we got this. You guys are awesome.
Beat your feet is in order.
Yep. What'd you think I said, sir?
I still have 4 minutes on our flash from last night. Let's pull.
Okay, I think we got everybody here.
I don't think we're ready yet.
All right, so I do want to make one change here for phase 1. I think everything else is good. Just a reminder, it looks like our DPS, we are top heavy on DPS for phase 1. So lazy, just keep doing your thing. Make sure you call out when to. And I'm going to say everything I need to say, then I'll drop a feast. And then Chubb, I'll need you to drop a cauldron once we're ready to pull. But let me say all this stuff first. So phase 1, we will have to slow down on DPS. Lazy, I believe, what did you say, 78, 79%, somewhere around there?
Yep, I think we'll be fine as long as we stop early and leave ourselves enough room.
Last night, I did mention white damage was okay. Retract that order. I do not want any damage at all. So it needs to be an absolute hard stop on DPS. I don't want anything going on at all. Obviously, when the ads come out, we got to get those down ASAP. But as far as when it's just Sire and Lazy calls out to stop damage, it's got to be a hard stop on everything. And then once we take the cleansing pain, we'll do the damage. Okay, the next thing is I do want to switch something up here for phase 1. And it's going to make things a little bit easier for the healers. But we do have 3 AMZs available, and I want to utilize all 3 of those AMZs. So Jess actually brought this up. I approved it. I think it's a good idea. Jess, if you don't mind, can you get my 3 DKs up to speed on what you want to happen?
Okay, sorry. I was just going to type in the healer chat.
Yeah.
If we could get AMZ from Tano on the second cleanse. So not the first one right when you pull, but when you're in position there, right? The first one, the second cleanse.
Because the second one's straight after the first blood price.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
And then Necros will be the third cleanse. So the first time it hits his side on the second wall. And then for Mark, his will be the 5th cleanse. That's the first time it hits him on the third wall. So the third slice. After we reposition after the second transition.
Are we good? Mark and Necro and Tenno?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's certainly going to help
Alright.
things out.
Before cleanse or after cleanse? You're wanting it after, right?
No, you want to pop it before so it protects you from the cleanse.
Oh, okay.
So-
I didn't know if you were using it for the AoE.
Oh, sure. No, so just as soon as you get him in position on the third slice, just pop it there when he's going to hit you.
Okay, just wanted to double check. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So, yeah, that will certainly help smooth things out, I think, a bit. Again, we're good on phase 1, but anything we can help to optimize things a bit that helps bring along things to be a bit smoother, then I'm certainly A-okay with that. So we weren't utilizing them as much as we should, so I think that's a good time to be using AMZ. And just a reminder, guys, that's going to be on your group. Don't toss it like right in the middle of Sire or something like that. Just plop it right where your group is. That way that group will get the benefit of AMZ. Everybody else, I believe, Jess, we have it for both groups, right? Are the groups set up here? Let's see here. So it looks like Necro and Tano are in the same group. Are these groups set up lazy, or are we?
We should be good to go odds and evens, man.
Okay.
I've got, I mean, we're one healer heavy in the evens group, but.
I was just talking about for like
five,
Wind Fairy and stuff like that. We got all that squared away.
Yep, 3 and 4 are your groups.
Okay.
And I didn't have a 10th melee, so I just left Kale in group 3.
Okay, that works then. So
I mean, I could put one of the tanks there instead. Like it could be Mark or whatever, or actually it should be Tano.
Okay. Did we need to switch Necro then?
Yeah, he needs to be in Mark's group.
Okay. Yeah. So let's put Necro in either group 2 or 4. Lazy.
Necro needs to be in 2 or 4.
Yeah, or he needs to be in even. Doesn't matter which specific group. He's just got to be in Mark's group.
Got you. He's an evens dude. All right, we're gonna move him for Sneven then. All right, Sneven, we changed your group, so your odds now.
Okay, and just reminders, odd groups, you are with Tano, which is the blue marker, and even groups, you are with Mark, which is the moon marker. All right, so phase 1, like I said, we're pretty much good. Phase 2, when on paper, this stuff is really easy, guys. I mean, there's, especially for DPS, there's not a lot for us going on. Healers and tanks have their own dance. But as far as DPS goes, our job is very, very simple. And there shouldn't be any reason things should be difficult for us not to die. There shouldn't be any reason for that. All we're really doing is making sure we're not standing in front of Sire, dodging swirlies, and running to the side if you get impale, and dodging Remorio's ability. I forgot what it's called.
Massacre, the red lines.
Massacre. Yeah, I mean that's it, guys. That's all we're doing. And there's no special mechanics we got to worry about. There's no special phase we have to worry about. I mean, it's literally just dodge. I can't stress this enough. DPS is not a problem. I do not need you to squeeze out that last ounce of DPS. I do not need that. I need everybody to focus on staying alive, doing mechanics. Worry about that. I promise you a kill will follow. But phase 2, we shouldn't be having any silly deaths as far as DPS goes. Okay, tanks and healers. Tanks. Mark and Tano, I want to make sure we're on the same page here. Heart, when you guys are doing your taunts, are both of you guys in melee range of Sire when that taunt is happening? Is that happening?
No, but I was talking to it last night, and whenever he starts off with it, I'll be on his backside with the sword, and I'll just taunt so he doesn't do that. Teleport, backstab.
Okay, good. Yep, that was brought to my attention. So looks like it was brought to your attention as well. So that's the main thing I'm worried about here, is to make sure that we limit the amount of times that he will teleport. Him teleporting, that's the last second option. So certainly when we get to phase 2, let's do our best to make sure that we are taunting. Excuse me. When you guys are in melee range when you're taunting. Okay, everybody else, lazy. I don't know if you saw it. I did type this earlier today, but I do want to try this, and I'm going to switch something up for phase 2 ads. And hopefully this will help kind of smooth things out, slow things down, and kind of give us more uptime on Sire to DPS-wise to help us transition a bit faster. But what we're going to do, guys, is when we transition to phase 2, when we drop down, okay, we're going to handle both the ads that are next to Sire. We're going to kill them 2 first, okay? Ranged personnel, I want you guys to keep doing your thing on the platform ads, on the ranged ads, okay? The only thing is, I don't want you to kill him, either one. But what I want you to do is do your absolute best to quickly get them down to 30%. Picture perfect scenario is we get both of those range ads down to 30%. That's a picture perfect scenario. Now, what's going to happen and why are we doing this? Right now, I feel like the swirlies are happening way too often, and they are doubling up with Hand of Destruction. They're doubling up on Massacre. Tanks are just, they're in frenzy mode, trying to dodge a lot of different things. So I want to kind of slow things down to a manageable point where we can handle mechanics and still get things done. So by getting those 2 ranged ads down to 30%, and then we just leave them alone. What that's going to do is we're only going to deal with 2 crescendos, the 2 ads that are next to Sire. We killed those 2 ads. We deal with 2 crescendos. We deal with Hand of Destruction. And I can't remember if Massacre is on that first set of ads. Do you remember?
I don't think
Lazy?
so.
No,
I didn't
okay,
think
all right.
it was.
Okay, so we're just dealing with 2 crescendos, and pretty much that's it. Get the 2 range ads at 30%. All right. Then he does Hand of Destruction. So we go through the mirror. When we go through the mirror, I repeat, do not run all the way to the other side. You are wasting steps. You can just plop yourself down immediately. Start healing, start DPSing, start tanking, whatever your role is, start doing it. Do not run all the way towards like the middle of the room. There's no need for that because we are jumping right back into the mirror. But we are hanging out there for a couple seconds to wait for Impale to go out. If you have Impale, then you stay behind. Everybody else go through the mirror. Then we wrap up the last 2 ranged ads. That way, we're spreading out the crescendos. We're making things a bit easier for us to manage. Now, those 2 range ads, that's when Massacre is going to come out. So we need to do our best to manage that, to do our best to make sure that Crescendo and Massacre aren't being overlapped at the same time. But that's what I wanted. That's how I want us to handle the ads. I want to see how that goes. I'm hoping that might smooth things out for us, make things a bit more easier to manage, and less things for us to deal with. All right, so obviously phase 2 is still a work in progress. Healers, there's a lot going on in phase 2. I'm hoping these changes will be able to help smooth things out. Cell and Touch, I still want both you two to keep tabs on Bloody and Tano. I also have Kale here tonight. He's going to be, especially his sole job is to keep tabs on them. And of course, Jess, you'll have Diva at your disposal too. So just make sure you work that into your rotation. But mostly Touch and Cell, just keep that in mind. Kale's only job tonight I instructed him to do was to watch out for the tanks. So he still may need help. So certainly keep tabs on Tano and Bloody to make sure that they're topped off. Cooldowns. I forgot what we were doing, Jess. Ironbark, Wings. What are we doing?
Ironbark and Guardian Spirit.
Okay. Are the tanks calling out for that, or do we want, or are we doing as needed?
I think last night we decided as needed.
Okay. All right. Either way, guys, that stuff is there. We should be using them, especially on progression. I know Wings it's very difficult to predict when we might need Wings. Tanks, that's where you guys come in. Certainly, if you know you're in a sticky situation, you guys got tons of stuff at your disposal. I got 2 druids, got 2 priests. You got 2 Ironbarks and 2 Wings ready to go. All you got to do is ask for it. If you know you're in a sticky situation, don't assume you're going to get through it. As soon as you feel like you're in trouble, call for it. I'd rather have somebody toss it than not having one at all. All right. So Mark Tano.
Call for.
Say that again.
Call out help because I won't be able to keep an eye on what healer spells are being cast on me. So it's that. I'm good with that now. Yeah, I'm good with that for now. We'll work out the details later on if we need it. But for now, like I said, I'd rather have it used than not used at all. Something.
I think if you feel like you're going down, you can just say external, and we'll just throw out and help.
We don't want to double up though.
So let's do this then. Touch, you are assigned to Mark. Cell, you are assigned to Tano. That way, if they call for help, you can toss wings immediately on your tank. That way we're not doubling up.
Well, what we can do would be the first external cooldown from either Mark or I, Priest do. The second one would be Druid, and rotate that way. Would that work? That way we're not doubling up. So like may Wings and Bark on the same time, for example. Which may, like, to avoid that possible double up.
We'll figure that out later. Maybe on break time or something like that. For now, let's just worry about them being used. That's all I care about. Just make sure it's used. That's it. Power infusion. That's another thing. We need to make sure that we're taking care of that stuff too. You know, I mean, we should be using the feast is down. We should be using everything that's at our disposal, guys. This is a fight that's got to be perfect. It's got to be picture perfect. We can't go in here willy-nilly with our heads chopped off thinking we're going to get fucking AOTC. We're not. I'm going to tell you that right now. We are not. The way we are handling this, we are not getting AOTC. It's got to be fucking clean from start to finish. That's what we're working on tonight. Chubb, let me get a cauldron as soon as you're done eating. If you guys are getting pissed off at me talking so much, I wouldn't have to do this if we just do what we're supposed to be doing. Stop dying to dumb shit. All right, let's get groups on.
John, so you have this in the army, the saying there's always one person to like fuck shit up for everyone else.
Everybody gets punished. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not punishing anybody. It's just I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but if people are getting irritated, it's because I have to talk. I got to say this shit. If I don't, we're gonna mess up. Simple as that. Don't make me talk so much. That's all I'm trying to say.
Just real quick, I'm confused. Am I still shrinking on the ads, or am I doing it on the blood price?
On the ads.
Okay. Got it.
And just one more time, are we odds with Mark and evens with Tano?
Say that one more time.
What was the odds with who and evens with who?
Evens are with Mark. Odds are with
evens
Tano.
with Mark. Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I'm dumb.
So those that are with me, make sure you just over at blue, because I do move. Just a reminder for the start.
Yeah, Tano starts on blue, or over here with us, but yeah, as soon as...
Yeah, I have to, because of how he moves at the start, I start over here and then I can actually get into position.
Yep.
Because if I do it over there, he does not move.
Okay, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, if you have the immunes, you're running out of the group. Looks like just one line to soak. One line.
All yours, Mark.
Looks like we got 1 line to soak. Two lines. Show one person with 4 stacks. You should be getting both of these cleansing pains if you have 4 stacks.
Mark, this is your bubble.
2 lines. Show.
Gonna need a
2
pull
players.
cell.
I got clay.
Okay.
I Ghost Wolf, so it should be fine.
Okay.
So who's the other person? Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott.
That borrow.
Alright,
I got
here.
Sire.
All right, so remember, we're just taking care of the 2 range. Try to get these range adds down to 30%.
Taunt.
Already got him.
Pales go to the purple side. Don't finish off the range adds. Just keep them low. Get ready for Hand of Destruction.
Guardian on Sin.
Okay, through the mirror.
Cell, Tano. Help.
Tana.
Hang out, wait for Impale. Okay, and back through the mirror. Impale, stay behind. Let's wrap up these ads. Get ready for Crescendo. Massacre in 5 seconds.
Cell Communion.
Did we lose the tanks?
Swap,
Or
top,
is,
top.
Okay.
I'm barking Tana. I did not bark Tana.
Okay, no worries.
I
Wipe
just
it
did.
up. Yeah, jump off. We lost some people here. So what was going on with that other one? That transition from the mirrors?
That was my bad. I did not call out who had it soon enough. I was just focused on my looking at the bars. That was my fault.
Okay. Mark and Tano there was a long gap. We were just waiting on the other side. That's what I'm getting at. Was there a reason why?
I had racking pain. I couldn't go through.
Okay, so do we need to stay then for Impale and Racking Pain and then go?
On that pool, yes.
Okay, all right.
That one did cup. That's the first time it happened. But if I was going to go through, everyone's going to get racking pain.
Okay, all right. So we'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind to make sure to see when Racking Pain is coming in.
Yeah, because it was either I go through with everyone, or I pop whatever defensive I had up at the time and not get the raid with it.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Check for pull.
So do we just want to make sure those defensives are going out as we're going through the mirror when Hand of Destruction happens?
Yeah, I needed.
Rather than have either people call for it, let's just know we're doing it during those transitions through Hand of. So let's have the priests go first because their cooldown's longer. Or no, we should have the druids go and then the priests and then the druids again. We should just have the druids do the.
How many times do we go through the mirror?
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty much
quite a few. We probably won't have one every single time, but it seems like that's when things are the diciest, you know?
Yeah, my guess, back and forth at least 6 times total is my guess. But we haven't even finished phase 2, so I don't know how long we are. Let's just do. I think we're good for now. Let's just keep doing what we're doing here.
All right.
We can sit here and make adjustments all night, honestly.
3, 2, 1.
Two immunities. So 2 lines.
I was coming.
Two lines to soak. Backs up against the wall. March the cross. March the cross. 2 lines to soak. Alright, looks like we're good on stacks here. Two lines.
We just need to make sure this next cleansing goes out.
Who's going to need a grip?
Luna
Tawny.
Fire's only one.
Okay.
I've got Sire.
Good job. Last pull, range personnel on the ads. That's exactly how I want it. It's like the purple marker's still down, so that's where
I got turned around. 1 sec.
Dodge soon.
Guardian on bloody.
Dodge again.
Wrecking pain coming now.
Racking pain.
Other guardian on Tanner.
All right, to the mirror. Hang tight. Looks like we're going to wait here for Rack and Pain. Impale, stay behind. As soon as Rack and Pain is done, head through the mirror. Everybody else. Okay, through the mirror. Let's finish up these ads. And dodge massacre. Staying on the purple side for impales.
Racking pain.
And dodge again.
Oh. Quickly. Ah, yeah. Wipe it up. That was bad timing.
That too fast?
Yeah, we killed it at the same time. Hand of Destruction was coming in. But yeah, that's something we don't want to happen.
I think with Massacre, people just need to be willing to keep running down the bridge. Like,
just straight line.
Yeah, trying to just dodge it and stay where you're at. You're gonna end up getting stuck. I think that's one of the biggest things. We just need to be willing to make more room for ourselves. And I know being melee heavy, that means like 10 of us are always right there by the boss.
All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like one line to soak. Backs up against the wall. Just across. One line to soak. Two lines to soak. One line to soak.
On DPS.
We have a lot of people that need to be in this next one. Let's just make sure we slow down enough to let the cleansing pain go out.
Should be going out right now. If you got 3 stacks, you need to be in that.
4 people missed.
2 lines to soak. Can we... Boral, can you pop roar right now? Hopefully this works.
Oh yeah, that helped a bit.
There's a lock portal.
That was nice. Group for Luna.
Nice.
I have Sire.
Guardian on ready.
We're gonna dodge soon. And dodge again.
Racking pain.
Racking pain, hand in 3 seconds. We're getting gripped.
Guardian on Tana.
Destruction.
All right, through the mirror. Remember, we're hanging out for impale.
Impale in 3.
Yep.
Racking pain in 5.
Impale's the star side.
Racking pain.
Okay, racking pain. Through the mirror. Dodge. All right, let's wrap up these range ads.
What'd you say, Jess?
Dodge.
Racking pain.
Range edge.
Destruction.
Gonna die.
We're gonna have dodge soon.
Crimson Faust.
I think we can stay here.
Yeah.
Range ad died.
Okay, thank you.
Racking pain.
Can we get Scott up, please? And, oh, never mind. Get Mark up.
Where is he?
In the middle.
This is her.
Dodge soon.
So sorry.
Racking pain.
Got him.
Wipe it up. Jump off.
Destruction.
What'd you guys die to that time?
I came through the mirror late and I got hit by Massacre. When I came
Mark, what'd you die to that time?
I got knocked through a wall and fell through the earth.
Should the tanks try and keep Sire and or Remornia, at least Remornia, over more on the right side of the bridge? Just because, right, when she does the impale, it comes from her, right? So
We try when I've got Remornia, you try and stay towards that side. However, with Sire, if we go too close to either side, with and destruction comes out, it can grab and throw people off the edge.
yeah, I see.
Yeah,
So
and
Sire
I
needs
just
to
because the only reason I say that is because it's all good that we're doing a good job moving impale over there, but if people are still in the path of Remornia to that side, they're all gonna get hit by it too. So that's just something we got to be aware of. Like, just because you don't have impale doesn't mean we can't pay attention to that. And if we're not gonna be able to fix it with positioning, people are just gonna have to pay attention and not be there when it's kind of like the lunge from staff.
Well, that's what we were doing earlier by putting him over there. But then when we had to grab Sire, that's when he teleports backstabs us. So we moved the sword over behind him so we could grab and transfer.
That's another source of damage. And then yeah, I don't know how we want to time going through the mirror with the massacre, but if you stayed behind for the impale and the massacre's going out when you come through the mirror, GG. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to be okay there doing that.
Actually,
If
why
we-
can't you stay?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
now.
we could all stay.
Because-
And just go through the mirror once the massacre is activated.
Yeah, don't go through because the Massacre barely touches you if you're on the other side of the platform. The further you away from Ramona, the easier it is to dodge everything. So
Doesn't it it targets a position where a player's at? So.
Players are, so the more of you clumped up together, they're all going to be in the same place.
Yeah, and that's why I think we just need to
We're
run.
up there all right fucking on the mirror as we walk through.
Yeah.
Realistically,
So we're staying then?
we should just jump through the mirror, wait for Impale, jump back through, let Racking Pain go off. Waiting is fucking dangerous, man.
Say that again, James. Go through the mirror.
Wait for Impale and then just come straight back through. And like, if we wait, we're running that risk. If we of having Racking Pain, not Racking Pain, having Massacre go off all across the entrance of the mirror, so people who come through late are just getting fucking gibbed. And also that crescendo that the casters do. That just does damage over time.
Okay. Yeah, the reason why I made that change was because I felt like we were just waiting there forever, especially melee, because Tano is keeping Sire or Mark. They're keeping Sire on the other side of the mirror for racking pain, and then once it's done, then they're bringing Sire through.
No, we should all just be jumping through and bring him through.
I mean, yeah, it's either be
That's
quick
what- that's
about
what
it
I'm saying.
or wait long enough,
Yeah,
right? Those are
Tano
your
is
two
not
options.
Tano is not bringing him through immediately. We can all go through immediately, no problem. But Tano is sitting there waiting for racking pain. Then he brings them. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Either we're waiting on one side or we're waiting on the other side of the mirror.
And
Either way,
James is
we're
just
waiting.
advocating for like shitting and you know, instead of getting off the pot, I guess, because you've got like about a 5-second window between when Impale goes out and racking pain happens.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
the
gotta
it's
move
the
quick.
danger. It's the danger of the massacre being all in that area as we come through that mirror. If that transition
what if-
goes badly, people are fucked.
But we were talking about staying on, so going through the mirror and staying until the massacre happens, and then coming back through. And so the thing you're saying is we're gonna have to heal through 2 ads worth of the raid wide AOE.
Well, could the range just go through the mirror? Because, like, by that time, the ad should be, like, less than 30%. I could, like, drop my dots on it and let it die passively.
Let's try that. I like that. So when we go through the mirror the first time, normally I have everybody wait for impales and then we go back. So when that happens, when impales go out, melee, you stay with the tanks and the boss. So you keep doing your damage. All ranged personnel will go through the mirror and then get those ads down. Let's just see how that works. We'll go from there.
Which healers are staying with the melee and which healers are going?
So since the tanks will still be on the other side, the non-range side, we'll have Cell and Touch stay with the tanks, and then
Kale.
Yeah, and then Jess, Haley, and Looney, you guys will go back through the mirror with the range.
10-4. That way we don't, because I'm thinking we leave one side without heals or something.
No, that was a good call. Yeah.
Hopefully that splits the massacre up a bunch and makes it a lot easier. Because it's going to go out with half the group on one side and half the group on the other, right?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it will be spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully we'll see what it does. Let's science it, I guess.
Yep. Who are we waiting on? Looney, you good?
Looney.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right, she's ready. All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One line to soak. Backs up against the wall. Two lines to soak. One line to soak. Let's get Potato, please. One line to soak.
I got one player with 4 stacks. You need to be in both of these cleansing pains if you have 4 stacks. Two lines of soak.
You.
I can't get that up. Okay. Yeah, let's get these ads down.
I'm gonna need a pull, please.
2 lines of soak.
I got Jazz.
Free!
Thank you.
Wipe it up. Jump off.
Racking pain. Carnage.
Yeah, I saw you standing still for like 3 or 4 seconds, Looney. I wasn't sure what was up.
Maybe because you tried to lick the ready check instead of clicking it.
Feast is done. First couple pulls, we started off pretty good with managing stacks. I don't know what's going on these past 2 pulls. We're having some weird stack counts. Just keep in mind, guys. Check for pull. Yeah, keep tabs on your stacks. We gotta make sure that we're good to go. Boral, that's a good job with war. If you're able to do it every single time, just go ahead and do it just to be on the safe side. Okay. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch the cross. 2 lines of soak. Backs up against the wall. One line to soak. One line to soak. Lugs up, backs up against the wall. All right, 3 down. Wipe it up. Just stand in the Ravage.
I'm gonna make it!
Burden of sin.
Check for pull. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burden of sin. Burden of pain. Burden of sin.
Two lines of soak. Watch the X. Okay, no X. Good job.
Blood price. Put it against the wall.
No soaks.
I'm lagging out.
Ravage. Ravage.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess it was just my game, not my internet.
It's fine, we can get you on the bottom.
Two lines of soak.
Blood price against the wall.
Blood price.
Watch the X. Watch the X. Two lines of soak.
Ravage. Ravage.
I got two players with 5 stacks. I don't know if it's counting as Haley as one.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Just make sure you're on both of these. And then hopefully War should get you through. One line of soak. Oh, stop DPS, stop DPS. We need Cleanse of Pain to go off. Alright.
Go ahead and get in your movement speed for him if you can.
Burden of sin.
I've got Sire.
Use
Alright.
it, at the bottom.
Okay, let's get Haley up as soon as we can.
Raising the ballast.
Alright, so just remember when we go through the mirror the first time, we're splitting up. Melee stays, range goes back through the mirror. Range, let's, again, doing a good job. Let's try to make sure we keep up.
We got a dodge coming out.
Guardian on sin.
Impales, purple side.
Another dodge. Wrecking pain and then grip in 5.
Good job with the ads. Through the mirror. Wait for impale.
Racking Pain in 5.
Impale stay, range, back through the mirror. Get those ads down.
Massacre in 5. Go now if you're going.
Racking pain.
Really bark mark if you can.
I'm on their side.
Massacre.
Okay, through the mirror, everybody. Actually, yeah.
Racking pain.
I don't know if that was a bad idea. It looks like it was.
Yeah, ranged ads rotting was a bad thing.
Destruction.
All right, wipe it up. We had a lot of people die on that one.
Wrangling. Crimson fog.
I was supposed to go back through with the range, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, so I guess we have too much DPS in a range then?
I'm a fan of just burning it as long as everyone can dodge the swirlies. I'm a fan of just getting rid of the ads as fast as possible, but
yeah,
I also understand that that can make dodging some other things a problem too. So, but even to be fair, even when we go slow with them, that doesn't mean we're not immune from having it stack up poorly, like it did right there, right? So,
yeah, it's gonna happen. And
no matter how you do it, we're good. Whether we burn them or whether we go slow, there's always going to be that chance to overlap. So it's just going to be on all of us to try and be extra good about dodging.
Tanks did tanks. Tano and Mark. Did that feel which seems easier for you guys? Slow and steady or burning and fast? For you on your dance for the tanks.
Honestly, if we burn it fast enough, we should be fine. The problem is that we went right through the portal and got hit with a swirly and had to hurry up and run out of the way, which means I don't have a clue where Wrecking Pain went.
I'm certainly up for either way.
The issue I have, Junks, is that if I'm calling out to crescendos and I'm melee on the far side, I don't know what those range ads are gonna die very easily. That's my challenge.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys would stay in that side and let the range come back in, would that solve your problem for tanks? Because you guys came back to our side right when the ads were dying. Or
you don't need to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
don't
have to
go
die,
back.
Yeah, because the new ads start right there, right?
Yeah,
correct.
So if we do it this way, the tanks in the melee pile just stay where they are, and the ads, everything will respawn on our side. It'll come to us.
So range goes through, kills the ads, then they come back through the mirror. And
so then don't come through until you've dodged your 2 crescendos, and then you come through the mirror.
That works for me.
And we'll still have the split massacre with half groups on the far side. Okay, I like it.
Did you transfer? Did melee come through because of the explosion though?
No, that's because I called to go for the mirror. That was my fault. Okay. That one's on me. I told everybody.
That's why I went through.
Yep. Yeah, that one's on me. Now here's the scenario. Just like Lazy said, obviously he can't see when the ads are going down. I got stuck with Impale, so I had to stay behind. So in the event, Tide, I want you to call out if a range ad is going down, just to let people know, get ready to dodge. All right, just so people have a heads up. Can you do that for me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And obviously, if I don't get impaled, then I can at least. Actually, no, because my pets are fucking useless on the other side with ranged ads.
Yeah, just the hunters just focus on the boss.
Yeah. So yeah, Tide, you're going to be going through no matter what. So you call out when the range ads are about to die, so we can get ready for crescendo. But that means I have to click on 4 buttons now, Bortle, instead of 2.
We'll just go survival and just be an all melee guild.
All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Version of sin. Cleansing pain. Version of sin.
1 line to soak. Blood price.
Blood price. Cleansing pain. Version of sin.
One line to soak. It's the X. 2 lines to soak. Manage your stacks. Blood price. One line to soak. If you got 4 stacks, take a look at your stacks. If you got 4, you need to be the next 2 cleansing pains. Watch the X. Watch the X. 2 lines to soak. Let's get Looney up, please. Ease up. Yeah, we should be good on DPS. Last cleansing pain. Two lines to soak. I can't tell. No, 1 line. Sorry. Can we get tied up as soon as we go down, please?
Holding view though.
Impales, go to purple side.
We're dodging soon. And another dodge. Racking pain, and then now hand of destruction.
Guardian antenna.
Wait for impale. Impale star side. Range, go back to the mirror, get those ads down. Tide, let us know when they go down for crescendo. Everybody else stay.
Get one very close. Yep, dodge coming. Second dodge coming.
All right, range, get back over here on this side. No.
Narc was already down.
All right, jump off. All right, guys, we're gonna take a 5-minute break here.
Were we killing the 2 ads too fast for you guys right there? We could literally just hold side on the right side for a bit.
I think we're good. Either way, even though they have a dot, I think our priority should be trying to get them down as fast as possible. That looked like racking pain. I saw a lot of people get blasted backwards.
I have many lucky doos you like.
All right. Check to see who's back.
Many deals for a friend.
Not a chance.
All right, just waiting on Mark and James. Feast is down. Yeah, so it's called switching over to bigwigs.
I just make every sound in DPM a sample of Junk's coughing from the other night.
Does Big Wigs allow you to change the audio on it?
All right, guys. I'm gonna drop a guild bank here, back here by the entrance. There's a lot of people I see that don't have a bonus armor, the armor kits for the chest, weapons and oils. I mean, I got people making them, and they're just sitting in the bank. This is solely the reason why we should be. That stuff is there. We need to be using it.
Bring my own, sir.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, if you're on Dalaran, come to this guild bank, or at least in the guild. Grab this stuff, guys. It's there for us to use. I mean, I don't know. Maybe ERT is all messed up, but I'm still showing a lot of people without it. I mean, are we using it? Do I have to individually check everybody?
I don't find ERT to ever be buggy like that.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Okay, all right, then we're good. As long as if ERT is buggy, then that's what it is. But as long as we're using. All right, we're all ready. Jess, hold off on reses for DPS.
Okay.
We need to save them for healers and tanks at this moment.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No soaks. Blood price. One soak. Watch the X. Looks like one soak. Blood price. Two lines to soak. Watch the X. Two lines to soak. Blood price. Does anybody need a grip?
Doesn't look like
Mike,
it.
if he's on a
Shadow.
ghost wolf, no, he's good. He's in ghost wolf.
Good for you, show off.
Scott, I need you to call out when we need to dodge for crescendo.
All right.
Place of tide.
Racking pain.
We're dodging.
Sell him after this.
Dodge
Okay.
again.
Purple side.
Crescendo.
Racking pain's
Yeah.
going out.
Racking pain.
I didn't get the timer for Hand of Destruction. That was weird.
One is at 9%. The other's at 91.
Impale stay. Range go through. Wrap up those ads.
Racking pain. Command. Massacre.
Dodge going incoming. Revo out.
All right, just make do.
Racking pain. Impale. Hand of destruction. Crimson Cabal.
Do I go to the other side?
Get ready to dodge.
Coming.
Dodge.
We need to go back after this dodge. Impales stay.
Command. Massacre. Racking pain. Hand of destruction.
Oh my god, the swirlies.
Working on Mark.
God.
Crimson Caballist.
Have to move platforms.
Wrangler. Racking Pain. Wrangler.
We still got these ranged ones from this side we didn't kill.
Yeah, because all the range are dead.
I gotcha. We should probably wipe it up at this point.
Racking Pain. Zone of Destruction.
Yeah, I was like holding DPS on that right ad just because we had a problem of killing it right back to back, but I didn't know no one else was DPSing it. I should have DPS it.
Doc, can I have cookies, please?
Yep.
I have many lucky doos you like.
He's transitioned at 40%, right?
Yeah. Okay. Tenno, Mark, help me help you guys. Mark, you're going down pretty much every pull. Help me help you. What can we do to help ease the situation here?
that one was all me. I tab targeted taunt and Ramoa was not up, so I ended up pulling him again while I had Wrecking Pain on me. So that one was all me. I double taunted him.
Do we need to do flasks again? Or yeah, or he can get him one out of the guild bank.
Yeah, I think we have a cauldron.
Yeah, I've got cauldrons, no problem.
Yeah, just drop a cauldron, please, and so we can re-up on these.
Is it mostly people just getting caught in bad timings with having to dodge multiple things?
Pick your poison.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Burden of Sin. Cleansing Pain. Burden of Sin.
Two lines. Watch the cross. Blood price.
Blood Price. Cleansing Pain. Burden of Sin.
Watch the cross. Two lines to soak.
Ravage. Ravage.
Both me and Cellar.
Yeah.
Cross.
Cleansing Pain.
Can we get touch up too, please? One line to soak.
I have to drink. I can't go back and get her. I can go after this.
Okay.
I think we might be too far.
Yeah. Let's just see if we can recover here. No soaks.
I forgot my debuff.
All right.
Quick.
Everybody stand and shit.
Ravage.
I was like, why is my ice block not going? Oh yeah, I was too fast.
Desolation.
Cannot
Cleansing pain.
This is the soul.
Burden of sin.
Is at an
Nelly deals for a friend of the Rummels, like you.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Burden of sin. Cleansing pain. Burden of sin.
One soak. Blood price.
Blood price. Cleansing pain. Burden of sin.
Wash the cross. 2 soaks.
Ravage. Ravage. Cleansing pain.
One soak. Blood price.
Blood price. Cleansing pain.
2 soaks. Try to get one on the other side.
Command. Ravage. Ravage.
Two players with 4 stacks, so you should be in both of these cleansing pains. Two soaks.
Blood price.
Slow down on DPS. Got to get one more cleansing pain off.
Cleansing pain.
All right, let's push him.
Burden of sin. Crimson to ballast. Racking pain.
We're dodging soon. Another dodge.
Racking pain.
Hand in 3 seconds. We got a dodge coming right after this when we get through the mirror. Ad's gonna go down soon.
Impales, stay behind. Range, you should be going through the mirror.
Racking pain. Wrangle.
Haley, Bark, Tana.
Dodge.
I'm on the other side.
Second nudge coming.
With the
Range.
guardian on it. Thank you so much.
Wrangler. Racking pain. Wrangler. Turn of destruction. Crimson Cabal.
Wait for Impales. Impales, stay behind. Everybody's got to go through the mirror
Racking pain.
for ads.
Wrangler.
Wait, who? What?
Massacre.
Oh, we got a dodge.
Racking pain. Hand of destruction.
Getting ready for the next platform.
Racking pain. Crimson Cabalist.
Feast upon these members.
Impale. Carnage. Racking pain. Command. Massacre.
Massacre these wells.
Racking pain.
Cut you down. Shadows consume.
Hand of destruction.
Looks like most of us are dying to massacre. And
Jess.
then
So, is there? It looks like there might be a hiccup when Impales go out, and possibly if a healer's selected, it kind of messes up who's going through the mirror or not. Is that a huge issue or no?
I don't think so. I think range only needs one healer with them, right? I mean, if that's
Well, on that last pull, someone with Impel went across, and that's what it like looped past me once, and then it looped all across. So whoever had Impel, make sure you stay.
Okay.
And does Impel go on dead bodies? Because I noticed there was 1 in 3 Impel like on DBM. Was 2 on a dead body?
Unless it's the one that went through the mirror.
no, it was scroll. It was on Scott. Maybe I don't know, but you see that it was weird. It says Impale 2 on Scott, and then it says 1 and 3 on Jess and you for that last one. So it called it out, but I don't know why it put 2 first like that.
Was I think Scott was dead because I saw 1 in 3.
Impale killed me because I was too low whenever I got hit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I noticed most of us are dying to massacre, and then most of the other deaths were from, I guess, just kind of rotting down from the AoE and the dot from Remornia from having Impale.
Okay. It
just
sounds
need
like
to-
it might be too many steps with trying to control these ads. Should we just go back to do burning the ads as fast as possible, and just working with that?
I think as
Oh,
long
I
as
prefer to burn
long
them.
as we don't have swirlies go off right as the grip is going, and it's also best if they don't happen during massacre. So whether that's slow or fast, like we talked about this, whether it's slow or fast, we're always going to run the risk of having bad timings. It's just something we're going to have to manage.
What about splitting up all of the groups to a particular ad so they all go down about the same time before the grip?
What is that? What does 4 similarly, exactly timed or similarly timed crescendos look like? I mean, we can do it. It's just as long as, like, we dodge whatever. We dodge 3 things in seismic upheaval in generals. We can dodge these. It's just a matter of not also having to do massacre or getting gripped and getting screwed.
Think about the heals, right? Every time you make the heals move, somebody's not getting healed.
Yep. So it's best to stagger them. Are we still having the melee crew go over and assist that left platform ad, Junks?
No, I didn't do that just because of the current strategy. But if we're talking about going back to burning, yes, we might have to have.
I mean, I guess it was just crazy helping, right? Because we were keeping Griff.
Yeah.
So do we want to go back to doing that and try and kill those 3, the 2 bridge ones and the left platform one, before we start moving through the mirror and all that?
Range doesn't need help. We could down that pretty quick. Because, like, if we all do it right, by transition, both ads are, like, at 20 or 30 or less. So we could focus on the left one more. Just do your stuff.
We just got to make sure we burn those 3 before we start transitioning through the mirror and dealing with all that, the grip and going through the mirror. And then the range can come back and finish the one ad.
Yeah, it's going to be okay. So yeah, we're working on the 2 platform ads with Sire.
Yep, left and right.
Yeah, and then hopefully by that time those 2 are done because they get nuked immediately.
And then the left platform ad should be going down.
Left range ad should be going down, and then we have an ample amount of time to get that 4th one down. The last.
Hopefully it'll be grip and whatever and mirror and all that.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to the burn strategy. It sounds like range is good to go, so we don't need to have any platform jumpers or anything. So crazy, just stay with the melee camp.
Got it. You mentioned something I noticed when I was dead is that when we got the second set of ads, melee split on the ads. They didn't go to one. They split. I saw pets on one and a group on another. And
so we're doing the left. That may be right depending on how you're facing, right?
Yeah,
so
when you're saying left, it's like if you were standing in the middle looking at the mirror we're at,
correct.
Right?
Yep, your orientation is always if you were in the middle looking down the bridge rather than being at the mirror looking back towards the middle.
That's an important piece of information. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean by left. Sorry, because that's how we're running at it when we first fall down, right? So.
Yeah. Just make sure we're all on that same page.
And when we also transition and go 90 to go to a new thing after we've done both opposite sides, we'll, that'll be the left orientation also. So.
Okay, we're all ready. Here we go.
And then we'll just need to be careful about the massacre timing and that other platform ad. So that's something you and I can pay attention to, Junks. Make sure we're vocal about that.
3, 2, 1.
Not mine. Blood price. It's the cross. It looks like one line.
DC.
All right, Jess, you have to readjust your cooldowns here. One soak. Blood price.
We need extra healing on these pads here because we don't have healing.
Do we need Evo?
Oh yeah, we could.
2 lines. Watch that cross. Can we still reach touch?
I can get her here.
2 lines. Watch the cross.
Reach out.
Two lines.
I'm at 3 stacks.
Can we get a grip for Jess?
Burden of sin.
I'm tapped.
Crimson Kabbalist.
All right, jump off.
I died from Night Hunter. I'm guessing up on the top. We seem to have someone die at least once the last couple of pulls. Are we just not having enough people soak, or?
So part of it is you really can't be moving your Night Hunter until the last second. You need to get somewhere and just kind of fucking stop, even if it's not ideal. Because when you're moving it at the last second, you're killing people with your circle, and then people aren't in your beam, or it's making a cross that's killing people that they weren't in the second before. So you kind of got to try and get to your spot and get set and give people time to move and get in your beam and avoid the crossovers and all that stuff. And it's on us to make sure we've got someone soaking in each person's beam. You know, like I know on the one I had, it'd be nice to have one on each side, but it's like, if you're moving it last second to try to get one on the other side, you're going to kill people doing that. So you really just need to kind of like get to a place where people have space and set and let everyone else adjust around it. I mean, it's definitely not ideal when there's 2 on the same side, but I'm just worried that if, you know, you're moving to have one on the other side and you're not giving enough people time to react, that's when bad things happen.
I died on an X, but no one soaked my side. I was the last Night Hunter, or second to last, where it was an X and the boss was too far to the right. I was trying to move back so the X would be like farther apart. Some people don't so too, but that killed me.
Yeah, and I think we had like movement that made an X that killed Cell and Touch on the earlier pull. So,
I mean, it's pretty much like Meteor. The only people that should be doing anything with the boss should be the tanks. Everyone else should be on a line. So,
yep.
Correct?
Yep.
I mean, we got plenty of DPS. DPS should, even if it means you don't get, an extra 0.1k of DPS. If we're dead, we don't have any DPS.
That 0.1k though.
Dude, I'm jumping around playing cards during this phase.
Yeah, we just don't have movement near the end, right? Get set. That way people have time to get out of your circle, and that way people can avoid the overlaps, and we can try and be more vocal about make sure we get a good balance of people in both of the soaks if we have to.
All right, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your
Burden of sin. Cleansing pain. Burden of sin.
Blood price.
Blood price.
Your humanness amassed a debt you cannot pay.
2 lines.
Ravage. Ravage. Cleansing pain.
2 lines. Blood price.
Blood price. Cleansing pain.
What the fuck? Cleansing pain.
It's doing it again. Let's see if I get back before it switches. Yeah, there we go.
Command. Ravage. Ravage.
All right, let's watch the DPS. We need to get stop it. Full stop. All right, watch the DPS still. I think we should be good though. Everyone that's got 3 needs to be in this.
Oh shit, someone grab me.
Virgin of Sin.
Thank you.
I'm stuck up here. Oh, no. Okay, I came down.
Cleansing ballast.
Dodge.
Pain. Crescendo.
Impale's going out. For the dodge.
Dodge coming.
And last dodge.
Hand of destruction. Get ready.
Racking pain.
Watch out for wrecking pain.
Hand of destruction.
Racking Pain in 5. Massacre in 7.
Racking pain.
Ready. Here comes Massacre. Get ready to dodge.
Massacre.
Ready and mark.
Racking pain.
Hand of Destruction in 3.
Wrangle.
That ad will die.
Keep an eye on Tano here.
No, that was bad timing.
Racking pain.
We jump up.
I got him.
You got him.
Massacre in 3. Get ready to dodge.
You all need to come back through.
Command. Massacre. Racking pain. Wrangle. Hand of destruction. Racking pain. Crimson Kabbalist.
Feast upon these meddlers.
I'm gonna restart my computer really quick. Maybe that'll help.
When I was getting that the other week, I restarted my router. Just so, because I was having this like constant like slow down, and then it would catch up like 20 or 30 seconds of game time like in an instant. So
Should I just do that right away, or should I just?
Yeah,
that's what I did. Yeah, you might as well.
My home and world latency are really high.
So I'm guessing on the last ad, we should just like hold it until after the poll.
Yeah, do you guys just like put dots and try and rot the right ad down and focus the left one?
Well, we killed the left one already, and then we all went through the portal. Then we came back, and then we're focusing the right one. I guess we DPSing too fast or too slow, where it would die. My dots or something would kill it just as the pull was going on.
Yeah, that's the one thing we really can't. Whether it's faster or slower, we just can't have it be timed like that, you know?
Yeah, so I guess on that ad, we'll just slow TBS till after the pull, and then we'll just kill it. Because by that time, it should be very low, where 1 or 2 person could even kill it by itself.
I can see why they want range for this fight, though, because it's a lot easier to be spread out down the bridge, and you don't have this clusterfuck of swirlies and massacre lines.
Yeah, all those
where your
enhanced
tanks
shaman.
and 10 melee are. It's fucking A. I mean, melee, I'm all the way, like, when massacre's going off, I'm running to the middle of the room. I'm not even trying to have uptime on the boss when that nonsense is going on. I don't know if that's what you guys are trying to do, but...
Let's see, though. Those enhanced shamans went elemental, and those beastmaster went marksman.
We have so much lost range by having 2 BM hunters. I'm gonna fucking say it. It's driving me insane.
Well, it's kind of stupid where their beast can't just go across. Like, what's the whole point of being a range where your beast can't go do a mechanic?
Yeah, there should be a leap that the beasts can do.
Yeah.
That's like...
Or like a small path. What's the whole point? Like, a small path between each platform.
That or they should have an option to have a pet that has like a teleport or whatever. Like a pet you can go get that can like blink over there or some shit.
Yeah. Well, that'd be OP in like PvP though.
Just disable it for PvP. Do that for all sorts of other shit.
Hunters.
Wasn't that a thing anyways? Like where your pet would like snap to him or had like super long, could like auto him from really far away or something back in the day?
Yeah, in Legion.
Yeah.
Damn, sounded like everything was way better in Legion. My warlock could actually do M pluses.
Well, you still can as a warlock. You just got to be demonology.
Oh yeah, a spec that's only good for M plus. Everything else is crap. I say they nerf the Militia Rapture and then give a couple of DPS back to our dots. Like, my dots do shit for damage.
I have many lucky twos, if you like.
Time is money, friend. What's up?
We're just gonna give Haley a couple minutes, guys. Just hang tight.
Hello. Okay, I was just making sure Discord was working. So, unplugged my router for a few minutes, plugged it back in, restarted my computer, so let's see what happens.
Yeah,
Unplug it. You only need to do it for like half a second. Seriously.
Well, I did a few.
It's just to clear the cache right out of the modem and the router because there's no way to clear it otherwise.
The reason I asked you to turn it off for like 10 seconds or whatever is to let any of the capacitors dissipate any charge on them.
Oh, well.
In case there
I
happens
wish-
to be capacitors that are still powering some of the electronics for.
I thought it was supposed to be 5 minutes, but
No. I did this for a living. It's not.
okay. Well, too late now, but thanks for next time.
Future ref, right?
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't need it, but I don't know, it might be, but like what I think happened is maybe sometime this week, because we had a lot of snow and ice and stuff. I don't know if something around here, like if it happened like with our internet or something, like something happened with it around here, but I think what's happening today is what happened yesterday, except it's just not logging me out of Discord all the way. It will just like lag, but my game will completely freeze up, and I'll either come back dead or I'll be disconnected from the game, but my Discord will connect me back up right away when my computer decides to reconnect to the internet. I think that's what's happening, but yesterday it would get me out of Discord too, so I don't know. Yeah, well, it also happens on blood price too. So I try and make sure like I'm zoomed out a little bit so it's not like getting overwhelmed too much.
Do you
Yeah.
use the RAID settings option in the graphical stuff so you can turn that down for when we're in here so there's less actual?
How do I do that?
Just if go into the system.
Okay.
And then right there on the first graphics tab in the middle, it says enable RAID and battleground settings. And so you can have a separate set of settings that'll only apply when you're in a raid or a battleground. And so you could keep your high view distance for when you're like playing in the world if you want. But in here,
should I turn it down then?
Yeah, I would suggest turning things down so that
like what level? It says it's at 5 right now.
I mean, I don't know like what your system's rocking, so
I'm on a laptop.
Yeah, I would definitely turn stuff down to like low or medium. Yeah, I would put it on maybe 3 or 2. You can definitely put the view distance all the way down, environmental detail all the way down, ground clutter all the way down. I would turn the shadow quality all the way off, liquid detail, sun shafts, particle density, like turn all the stuff on the bottom right, the under effects down to as low as they'll go. And then you can decide, I don't know what you're probably sitting at fair on your textures already. I'd put that on low. And then I don't know what your spell density's at. You maybe want to leave that alone. Well, that's actually probably the thing that'll help the most. Probably put it on essential or some if you're not already there. And yeah, I would turn projected textures off. I don't think you need any of that for in here.
Let's get a quick fix just so we can get this show going on the road again. I guess we can get more in detail what she really needs to do after raid.
I just turn everything down or put the slider all the way to the lowest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
that's
did
right.
I did a couple of those.
Okay. Let me do a ready check to make sure everybody's back.
Also, are you playing wireless or are you wired?
Wireless.
Okay. Do you have an Ethernet cord?
I don't think I have any way to be able to do that.
Oh, there's not like even a port on the thing.
I think there is, but it's not in a good place.
Gotcha. Too far away. That's the other thing I would suggest if you really want to not have issues is be wired up if that's possible.
All right.
I know.
Let's move on, guys. So the biggest thing we need to focus on here, folks, is it's the dance. That's the biggest thing. That this phase 1 and phase 2, it's a dance. We've seen phase 1 plenty of times. We should be good to go on that. Phase 2, we're nuking this ads down immediately. So we know that dance now too. It's just muscle memory from here on out. We got to make sure we do our best. Feast is down. Do our best to make sure we're keeping up with that dance. That's what I feel like we're at right now. We just need to see it a lot more times to make sure that we know the muscle memory. That last pull, it looks like, don't forget to re-up on flasks if you need to, oils, armor kits, stuff like that. It looks like that last pull, it was a bit of bad timing with that last ad going down and us transitioning through the mirrors. That's going to change every single time, guys. The DPS, the HP of those range ads, it's going to change every single pull. So we just need to be ready to adapt. Just like Lazy said, I think the pull before, we just need to get myself and Lazy just need to make sure we're keeping tabs on that.
I mean, it's Tide helping us with the HP on the range when we're still split, right?
Well, now that since we're nuking them, we're not separated anymore, so I'm able to keep tabs on the range, so Tide doesn't have to worry about it.
Doc, can we have cookies?
Jeez.
Please.
Come on, Dot. We love you long time.
That is true.
Well, we're good, guys. We just got to see this over and over again. That's been our MO for this entire raid. Is just muscle memory. We need to see this enough times for us to really, really get a good grasp of what's going on here. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Curtain of Six. Cleansing Thing. Curtain of Six.
2 lines to soak. Blood price.
Blood Price. Cleansing Thing. Curtain of Sin.
1 line to soak.
Ravage. Ravage. Cleansing Thing.
2 lines to soak. March the cross. Blood price.
Blood Price.
Watch the cross. 2 lines of soak.
Ravage. Cleansing pain. Ravage. Ravage. March of the Dead. Burden of sin. Crimson for ballast.
All right, range should be working on the left ad first. Can I still mark? Yes, I can. So skull ad.
We're dodging soon. Another dodge. Racking pain, be careful.
Left side is eye.
Racking pain.
Hand of destruction. Remember, impale, stay.
Haley convoke.
Racking pain.
Did we need to go back?
Command.
You know what? We forgot to mention that if that's what we were doing.
I just don't know if that ad's dead.
It's not.
No.
34%.
Racking pain. Impale.
Dead.
Dodge.
Hand of destruction.
Yeah. We just wait until after he pulls and didn't kill it. That's the second time that happened.
Yeah.
Racking pain.
Need to go back through.
That's a wipe. Go ahead and wipe it up. Okay, so now that we're going back to the burn strategy of just getting these ads down as fast as possible, Lazy, do we want to bring the entire group back through the mirror and just like how we did before? We would go through the mirror, let Impale stay, and then everybody else goes through the mirror.
Yeah, I don't know how long the time is on Hand of Destruction. How long we need to be over there?
We got. I think there's a good grip of time because Rack and Pain will come out first.
Go back through.
Yeah, when you go through the mirror, the 2 abilities that are going off first will be Impale and then Racking Pain.
Those 2 things come out, and then we go back through the mirror.
Well, how it was that Tana was staying with Racking Pain or Mark, whoever was the active tank, and then everybody else was going through. But Tano, is that something we can just go through immediately? Everybody?
I can, as long as it's called out, then I can get back through. I can make it back through.
Yeah, you just have to decide whether
Like,
our
there's that
time
much-
is going through before those go off or after, and sticking to it.
Yeah, the problem is that
that's
we have to
what's
wait.
confusing.
Yeah, we have to wait for Impales to go out. Because
It
on
always
normal, we would just go through no problem. But obviously, Impales need to stay back now.
Impale goes first, and then Racking Pain. But what's the timing between those? Just a couple seconds? That's a pretty tight window to have to hit.
It is.
The
I
tank
think
can
that's
go
why
back.
Tana was saying. Go
The
ahead.
tank can go back as soon as the explosion goes off. The tanks will never get impale on them.
Yeah, they could always.
So
but
as
I
soon
just
as
don't-
that, as soon as the hand of destruction goes off, the tanks have the ability just to go through if they need. They can start moving.
Okay, so hand of destruction goes out. We all go through the mirror. Okay.
Blows up, and we can go straight back.
And we go straight back. Okay. So then,
if Impale comes out, will it be coming from Remornia on the other side then?
no, because if we're all going back, then Impales are going back with everybody. Our current strategy was we wait. Everybody waits. We wait for Impale, then we go through. That's our current strat.
Going through, explosion, going right back through again.
Right.
How fast? Like that's the. How long do we need to sit once we've gone through the mirror? Do you know, James?
It's not very long.
Second or two, and then we're
It's
gonna
like
go
three.
through.
It's like 2 or 3 seconds before. As soon as you see the Impale start to come out from DBM, like people saying Impale, you can go back through the mirror. You literally like once you're through the mirror, we can all just stand right there, right next to the fucking mirror, and wait for those Impales to come out, and then everyone who doesn't have it can just step back through the mirror.
Do we, James? Do we even need to have Impale stay behind? I mean, is that mandatory?
Not really. It makes it easier. It just stops when we all come through. That Remoria will do the dash, and she'll dash through everybody, because everybody who gets hit by Impale leaves that pool of blood on the ground. It's to help minimize the amount of pools of blood and the bleed that she does. Because you get 25 people with that bleed. I don't know if the healers are going to be able to keep up with that. Well, that's brutal.
Okay. All right, guys, listen up. I mean, obviously, we have a lot of work to do here. We can obviously see that. We're going to have to take this one step at a time. All right. So first step is we get to phase 2. We do our dance until the first hand of destruction. When hand of destruction goes out, this is what we're going to do. And James, correct me if I'm wrong here. So we're all going to go through the mirror. Okay. Just like I've been saying before, and just like James said right now, do not run all the way towards, when you go through the mirror, don't start running towards the middle of the room. Just kind of hang out. And James, so we're just going to hang out. We're going to wait for Impales to go out, and then immediately everybody run through. Is that what we want to do here?
Yeah. The Impales can come with us. The reason that you wait that long is that guarantees that Hand of Destruction has detonated on the other side. If you leave a little bit earlier, you run the risk of walking into the Hand of Destruction and just dying.
Okay, so we can all, we just wait for Impale to go out, then we all go together as a group, everybody.
Yeah.
And those people with Impale, since you're going through the mirror, that means you're immediately going to your left to drop off Impale. All right.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do here.
It is risky doing it this way because, like I said, if she whips through the whole raid, it's a problem.
Right. Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Talking about having the Remornia tank be more on that, what would be the right side of the platform as you face the mirror, so that there's not a crisscross through the raid. Because if you're tanking Remornia on the left side as you face the mirror, but you're having the Impale people go to the right side, it's going through the raid, like at least at some point, almost, right? Like,
yeah. So when we go back through the mirror with the Impale people, since their orientation is now different, since it's backwards, tanks and Impales go to the left. Everybody else hang out to the right.
Sounds good.
Again, one step at a time. This is how we need to handle this. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like 1-9. Blood price. Across 2 lines of soak.
One line to soak. Blood price. Just across, 2 lines to soak.
I'll slow down a bit. Yep, let's full stop on the DPS.
One line to soak.
All right, everyone with 3 in this, and then we're good to push him.
Two lines to soak. Oh, good. Range should be working on the left ad first.
Dodge.
Impales the purple.
Dodge again.
Range dodge.
Okay, Hand of Destruction. So remember, through the mirror, hang tight. When Impale goes out, we all go together. Tanks and Impales head towards purple when we go through the mirror. Through the mirror. Let's wrap up that last ad. Hand of Destruction. Hold off on that ad. Hold off on that ad. Through the mirror.
It might rot down.
Okay, all right.
Back through.
Is it going through or is it dying?
4%, you're good to come back through. I guess you got ads on this side, yeah.
Yeah, we got to add it on this side now. That was just bad timing. Okay. All right.
Dodge.
We need to come back and rinse and repeat on these ads over here on the left side. Range.
Debo out.
Don't get in front.
Destruction in 4 seconds. Be careful with this ad.
Dodge.
Hand of Destruction.
Through the mirror.
I just got killed.
Wait for Impale, then we're heading back through. Head to, through the mirror. Head to Star if you have Impale.
Get out of the way. Okay.
All right, let's keep working these ads.
Crimson Kabbalist.
Dale in 3. Ads going down in a second. Massacre in 3.
Haley Trank.
Command. Massacre.
Keep dodging.
Ranged ads going down. Get ready to dodge.
Hand of Destruction. We're going to go through this mirror. Rinse and repeat on the other side. Try to dot up this last ad.
We got a dodge coming out.
Yep, get ready for the dodge. Spread out quickly. Impales get to the right side.
Destruction in 3 seconds.
Dodge coming out.
Quickly through the mirror. Okay. Back through the mirror. We can wrap up these ads.
Pain in 5.
Get ready to dodge.
Another swirlies.
All right, we need to push him. What's he at? 46.
47. Racking pain in 6. All right, everyone get to the middle.
I will take him.
45. Okay. No ads. All right, guys. So, Fatal Finesse. That's going to drop an orb now. We all need to soak it together as a group.
Back.
We just got to see these. All right. So, everybody, keep them together.
Swap.
No.
Don't stack.
Yeah. Don't stack. Yep. All right. Everybody get to these orbs.
Soak
Needs to
'em.
be everybody. Get back quickly. Get back to these orbs. Okay. All right. Well, at least we got to see it. That's awesome.
Yeah, the ring should be like the Audi symbol, 3
Mhm.
across.
What's an
Right in
Audi?
the middle of the room.
Yeah, and no one else needs to be in them either, right? But be close enough that you can jump in once they're no longer the circle.
Well, he pulls his back, so yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah,
running good.
it needs to be. That's what we need to have.
Out of his
or a
whatever
wind rush or whatever. We need to have something to quickly get us back there.
Or sorry, that's
but-
handed destruction. Sorry.
Yeah, but you saw that first Fatal Finesse. Just like Chubb said, we need to overlap him in a straight line. Then he's gonna grip us in, and then we need to go back and quickly soak them as fast as possible. Scott, you're our only mage, but they do say that ice block is the only one that if you ice block at that moment, he won't grip you in, so you can at least stay in there and keep soaking.
Does he do that throughout the fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you
the
may
first
need to
one,
run out and drop it. What would be out of handed destruction range?
excuse me. Yeah.
To run back out, and soak them while that's going on.
So there's going to be one time where we're going to have 2 of those overlapping with each other, and obviously we'll get to that. We'll talk about when we get there. But just a brief overview. It's basically we have one line as far back, not as far as back as we can get it, basically a little bit away, and then the second set of orbs is going to be a little bit closer, and then basically we soak as much as we can for the first line. Tanks would bring the boss obviously over to all the orbs, and then we soak the second set of orbs. It'll make a lot more sense when we actually see it, but doing good though. I mean, that's progress, so certainly we're on the right path there.
Would darkness help with that? Soaking those like the double set?
I put darkness on the one when we were there.
That's certainly something where we're going to need cooldowns. Obviously, I've just been so focused on phase 1 and phase 2. That's certainly something we haven't set up as far as healing goes. But really, yeah, we need to be having cooldowns at that moment, spread out as best as we can. Like I said, for the most part, I think it's just one time it doubles up where there's 6 circles we need to soak, and for the most part, the rest of the time is just 3.
Nah, it will only ever be 3.
Okay, I thought there was one where it doubles up.
Nah, it's only ever 3. It just gets difficult because it starts to mix with Massacre and Hand of Destruction and like all the other abilities. So it starts to get really fucking like iffy. The way to deal with it is once they drop is to start soaking them even when he's about to pull you in. If all the ranged are there, just jump in one and try and bring that ball down, because the more people that are in it, the quicker it drops, the quicker it's soaked out. And the less damage it does for every, like I linked in the ability, the longer it's soaked, the less damage it does. So each ball does 59k to the raid. And then it's reduced by a certain amount every like 0.7 or 0.8 seconds.
Range personnel, I'm curious if we should make one adjustment. That second ad, would it behoove us to send Crazy over there to start working on that the whole time? Do you guys think that would help to kind of, because we did get a little behind on ads, and I'm wondering if having Crazy sending Crazy over there would help at least give a head start on that second ad. What do you guys think?
After we've killed the 2 middle bridge ads.
Yeah, as soon as we kill the 2 middle ones, then Crazy would jump over to the right one because I think range is still working.
Just gotta be careful with the timing. I'm fine with that. Let's just not make sure it's happening as we're getting gripped or.
Yeah.
There's that sweet spot where they're coming out and it like grips you. As long as you're not getting gripped into them, it's not bad, right? Because it kind of dodges. But pulling that off every time is,
Yeah, it might be after we go through the mirror because we don't have much uptime on the second ad before we get pulled, and we got to go through the mirror.
That's just the thing we need to be keep an eye on, Junks, is that making sure we're not timing that ranged ad with a bad thing.
You know what? Then I want to send Crazy right away. Then.
Okay.
That way, there's
over
less. Yeah, we can just get it over with. Yeah. So Crazy.
Burn the shit out of everything. All right.
Crazy. You as soon as we land down in phase 2, you always work on the right ad. Okay.
Got it.
Just hop over there and just go to town and do your thing. All right, we're all ready. Here we go.
See you on the water.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Two lines. Watch the cross. Blood price. Two lines. Low price, one line to soak. Blood price. Watch the cross, two lines to soak. Cross, two lines to soak.
Careful damage.
Yep. Yeah, 6 seconds for cleansing pain.
Stop.
All right, push him.
All right, we're good.
Everybody's got two.
We all got two.
As long as we move right away.
You guys can attack him during this.
Not if you're melee.
Throw your sword or axe at him.
My guy doesn't. I shoot lightning that's worthless.
Luna, could we get mana tide down here?
Soon.
Racking pain.
Dodge and impales. Impales, dodge again.
Left side is going down.
We got another dodge, yep.
All right.
Racking pain.
Here comes the grip.
Do the mirror. Hang out. Wait for impale.
We're good to go through.
Through the mirror. If you have Impale and tanks, go to purple side.
Racking pain.
All right, range, wrap up the last ad. Oh, no, hold off. I'm sorry, Massacre. Hold off. But as soon as Massacre is done, we need to wrap that up.
It's going down.
Can you hear me? Oh, honey, you're not safe right there.
Hand of Destruction, get ready.
You're safe.
Through the mirror. Where are the ads? Is it going to be this side or?
It'd be this side.
Okay, all right, so we're good. Reset, guys. Same thing, Crazy. Head over to the right side. Range, start working on left.
Tails going out. We're going to have a dodge and then massacres. Here comes the massacre. Hold off on that other melee ad.
Stop melee ad. Stop melee ad.
Oh.
Okay, get ready, guys. Massacre and dodge. All right, wrap up the left ad.
We got dodge here in a second.
Through the mirror. Yeah, I don't
It's
know if
gonna rot. It's gonna rot.
Out.
Okay, get spread out. Do we still have one more ad up? What's that last ad at?
49%.
Okay, we need to go. Can the range run over there and just
run to another spot, right?
ads are okay? No, yeah, we need to rotate.
We have to transfer.
Yep.
Mark, move.
To right.
Impale, stay behind in the corners. Yep.
Racking pain.
Debo out.
That last ad is one of the ads is getting ready to go down. Get ready. Okay, range. Wrap up that last one in the corner.
Dodge.
Hand of Destruction.
Another
Try
one.
not to kill. Hold off on that last ad. Through the mirror. We got to come back.
We're going to have the dodge.
We've got ads on this side too.
Okay, both of those ads are down. We're good.
Get Mark up.
Racking pain.
Dodge. Last ad. Through the mirror. It's going to go down, looks like. Get ready
Spread
to
out.
spread out.
I love the edge.
Phasing.
Can we have a res for just now? Okay. All right, let's just stay. Let's just keep seeing where we're at. Oh, keep dodging. Is he phasing or is it 40? That last one
No,
was
it's
45.
Is there ads to kill? No. Just burn them
That's
hard.
weird. Yeah, keep burning them, guys. Keep doing your thing. There we go.
I'll take him.
So 42%.
42, okay.
45 last time.
I think it's weird. Okay, so get ready for the knockback.
Here it comes.
Fatal finesse. Remember, straight line. Overlap them.
Keep them far enough away. We can soak them.
Yep. Okay, everybody soak. As soon as he grips, we got to run right back. If we have a roar available for that far one.
Good job.
All right, knockback. Make sure you position yourself. Ravage. Okay, knockback. Followed into a fatal finesse. Remember, keep that fatal finesse right on the.
You can
on
bring
the cut.
these in closer.
Right here. Yep, perfect. Soak. Yeah, see, this is the second one. Another back. Yep. Okay, perfect. Wrap up these last ones. Tanks, bringing them into the other orbs so we can keep DPSing and soak. Okay, knockback. Get ready to dodge for Massacre.
Bring him into the corner.
Yeah, this one's a little funky. Oof. Try to soak. Yeah, this one's a little weird. Get ready for knockback.
Shattering pain.
It might be Hand of Destruction first, then Fatal Finesse. Yep.
Run.
Fatal Finesse is going out. Do your best to overlap him again.
All right. Making progress here.
We just got to get to that phase clean with everyone.
Yeah. Phase 2 is getting cleaner, guys. So we're on the right path here.
So you are right, Junks. There are 6.
So the first ones need to be far enough away we avoid the thing, but the second set can be close.
Yeah,
and then I guess the fourth set technically can be far away. It has to be far away again.
Right. And then, yeah, tanks, if you can. I know there's a lot going on. If you can, the idea is to bring the boss over to those fatal finesses when we soak so we can help keep DPS uptime up on Sire.
Everyone just needs to be conscious of when you're getting knocked back. You don't want to get knocked into the red, and you don't like the red from the Ravage or the red circle that locks us in the middle, and you don't want to get knocked off. So
just to let you know, when we get knocked back, he does that backstab teleport, so we're going to need heals on that.
Okay, we're all ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One soak. Blood price.
Blood price.
Two soaks. Watch the X. No soaks. Blood price. Watch the X. Two soaks. Watch the X. Quickly, get us up. Get us up, healers. Nicely done. Good recover. Two soaks. Ease up on DPS. We got... Okay, we should be good. Next Cleansing Pain's going out. Alright, push him.
Dodge.
Impales, purple side.
Left eye is going down.
2 dodges.
Okay, Hand of Destruction. So hold off on that last ad. Hang out.
Defenses on Tano.
As soon as Impale goes out, we're going right through that mirror. Impale through the mirror. Impales and tanks head to purple. Range, wrap up that last ad. All right, no, hold off on that last ad. Massacre. As soon as Massacre's done, Dan, get it down.
I still have wings if you need it, Tano.
Quickly.
Out
Dodge.
of the way.
Okay, there we go.
Dodge.
Hand of Destruction. Nice. Through the mirror. Reset here. Ads should be coming out here. Rinse and repeat. Impales ahead in the star.
Massacre on 5, so we're gonna have a dodge and then massacre.
Hold off on all ads. Hold off on ads. But we do need a double time as soon as Massacre is done. Let's see if we can get this last ad. Hand of Destruction. Be careful. Quickly. Through the mirror. Back through the. Oh, wait for Impale. Okay, through the mirror. Impales, head to star.
Gonna die.
We need to wrap up these ads. Dodge.
Dodge. Last ad's 60%.
Okay, range. Keep working on this ad here. Tanks, do your reposition.
Get out of the way.
It's gotta die.
Dodge.
Another dodge.
Dodge.
Hand of Destruction. Hold off on last ad. Through the mirror.
Wings.
Can we get a couple of people to go back through that mirror and wrap up that ad?
Last ad's 50%.
Dodge.
It's going down.
Yeah, dodge.
Through the mirror.
Dodge.
Massacre's coming out.
What's that last ad at?
Last ad's
Okay.
at 40%.
A couple people. Let's try to head over and wrap up that ad.
Down. Me up.
Okay. Impales are out.
Dodge.
Should be transitioning here. Yep. All right, guys. We know the drill here.
I have Sire. Heading towards yellow.
Okay. Knockback. And then soaks, or set up the soaks. Yep, just like that. All right, soak. When he brings us in, quickly run back and soak the rest of these circles. Nicely done. Reset. Get ready for knockback. All right, try to bait Ravage to one of these
Ravage, 5
sides.
seconds.
Okay, knockback with the soaks. Mixer will reset these up. This soak, I want it to be a little bit further away. The next set of soaks are going to be on the inside. Tanks, try to drag him back to where he was. Soaks. Or, no. Yeah, behind the old ones. We need to soak up these old orbs, and then now soak up the new ones.
Using
Drinking.
Okay, good. Do we have a res for, okay, Tano, 15 seconds. Just hold on tight.
Trying.
If you have Fatal Finesse, do your best to stay together. We're going to have to soak those.
Cool down some time.
Okay, let's get these soaks
Ready.
out. Help out with the soaks. We still got a couple more out. Get Mark up as soon as we can. Perfect.
Position.
Oh, that was weird.
What?
Yeah.
Less than 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was shenanigans. Try to stay together with Fatal Finesse. And so, okay, all right. Yeah, that's hot and heavy on that last phase. That's a wipe, guys. Oh, but we're starting to see the phase 3 dance a bit more. Healers, obviously, as you can see, there's a lot going on. Okay, so in that phase 3, there is a Fatal Finesse with overlapping with
Ravage?
no, not Ravage.
Mass.
Massacre, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So in that there's no way around it. That's how the timing works, from what I understand. There's no way for us to adjust that. So the idea is that we need to do our best to the three of you guys need to do your best to stay together. I know obviously it's very, very tough because either a quarter or a half of the room is gone, but you guys need to stick together as best as you can. So when Massacre is done, all those orbs are close-ish together, so we can quickly soak them up.
But so we don't want anyone else in the Fatal Finesse circle, right?
No,
Before
the initial Fatal
so
Finesse.
when we were soaking
have to be
those,
out.
we dropped like 2 Fatal Finesses on one of the ones we had to soak. So we've got to be careful when there's those 2 coming out that we aren't doing that.
Yep. Tanks, one slight adjustment in phase 3. So the first Fatal Finesse, it's okay to bring the boss to the orbs, but the second one, so after the first one, the second one is where we're going to get back-to-back Fatal Finesses. So I want to make sure we're not confusing people on which one needs to be taken care of first. So on that, after the first Fatal Finesse, just keep the boss where he is until I call to bring him back. Otherwise, it could get a bit confusing on which ones we're soaking first that have priority.
And can we,
because of the 10-second cooldown.
Can we make sure with the double ones we're putting them the first set close and the second set far?
Yeah, that's the idea. And like I said, I think it was a bit confusing once and the tanks did what I told them to do. There's nothing wrong with what you guys did, but I think the idea is the back row is for ranged, then the next row is we're supposed to bring closer to the boss, so that way melee can help out with that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there again.
Oh, first set closer far. I think you guys set opposite there.
It was, yeah. The first pull we did close far. The second pull we called far close, and I think that's how we ended up having them blow up on the people that needed to soak. So we'll go close because we don't have to worry about getting out for hand of destruction.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But great job with phase 2, guys. We're getting a lot cleaner here. Things are looking good. One soak. Blood price. Two soaks. Watch the X, two soaks. Blood price. Two soaks.
Watch out on damage.
Yeah, we need to slow down, guys. Hard stop. Hard stop. No soaks.
Pretty close.
Hang tight, guys. Hang tight. Okay. Okay, burn him. All right, guys, we know the dance.
We're dodging.
Impales the purple.
Second dodge.
God damn it, I fucked up.
Get him up.
Dodge.
Hand of destruction.
Keep me up. I'm going to get hit hard.
Through the mirror. Hang tight. As soon as impale goes out, we're going right back through. Through the mirror. Impales, tanks, head to purple side.
Dodge.
Okay, good. Perfect. That lined up perfect. Massacre, get ready. Just focus on staying alive.
10 seconds.
I'll hold.
Hand of destruction. Through the mirror. Ads should be on this side. I think we're good. Yep. Okay, rinse and repeat, guys.
She wasn't coming.
Impales us, Star.
We're dodging.
Grab him.
Hold off on that
Wrecking
melee
pain
ad.
in 4. Oh, we're gonna dodge.
All right. Double duty. Be careful here. Hand of destruction. Okay, hang tight for impale. We need to go back and finish those ads. Through the mirror.
Left side's in.
Dodge.
Oh shit, right side's gonna die too.
One more dodge. All right, move with the tanks. Get ready to dodge massacre. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Dodge from the melee ad. Yep.
Dodge wrecking pain.
Hand of destruction. Be careful on the ad.
Through the mirror and dodge. Did we get both of them? Yep. Okay, let's work on these ads.
Wrecking pain.
Not at the same time, guys. We should be working on one ad first. Left zone first. Okay, dodge. Through the mirror. Did we get that last one on? Yep. Okay, nice. All right, let's push him. Why is he pushing at like different percentage? I don't get that. 45, 42, and 40.
Is it whenever the ads are down?
I guess so.
Heading to purple.
All right. Jess is down, so we're going to have to make do here. Fatal Finesse. You're doing good. Line them up.
This will propels him.
Soaks. Get back to soaking. Okay. You know what, tanks? I'm cocking that up. Tanks need to stay away for that one.
Yeah, for the first one, we've got to have
Yeah.
enough room to not be
Yep.
in there soaking them.
Yeah. So that's on me. That's my cock up.
So don't
And I
go
don't
into
know
the
if
first one.
I don't know if we should mark someone so that we're making sure people aren't getting knocked back into bad spots.
No, I think we just need that first fatal finesse. We need to have distance, and the tanks need to stay put. And again, I was given the wrong information. All right, so spread those out. Okay, we're gonna have soak, fatal finesse. Bring that closer to melee. Bring that closer to melee. Okay, never mind. Soaks.
Defenses on time, please.
Shattering pain.
Good job with the soaks. 30 seconds, Tano. We got lots of healers down in tanks, so we're just gonna do our best. Fatal finesse. Do your best to stay close to each other. Obviously, not in each other's
down.
circle. Though. All right, jump off.
Hey, Junks found out that turtle, if you have turtle up, shattering pain doesn't push you back.
You're a shaman tank? Yeah.
Okay, Chuck, that's good to know. I know this is a long fight. We're at 3 minutes before raid ends. I am gonna do a ready check. If you got to go, that's no problem. But if you would like to stay for one more pull, let's give it a whirl. Okay, so Potent Kale, you guys got to go. That's no problem.
Oh no, I just didn't vote. I'm abstaining.
Oh, okay.
As to not influence the.
Okay, Switzerland.
Let me drop a feast here. Yeah, so tanks on that first fatal finesse. Yeah, that's on me. Just keep your distance, just so we can make sure that.
All right, so Junks on the second one where we have the 6, you want the second group to go closer to melee. Is that correct?
Look, I mean, I know it's a work in progress. We're still new to phase 3. The main thing is this: I need 2 rows. Is what I need. I don't need them separated. So you need to. We're gonna have to do it on the fly. I'll do my best to call it out if it's gonna be boss or range. That's what I want to call.
So, if I may, the first one we're far enough away so that Hand of Destruction's not a problem, right? Mm-hmm. Overlapped like we overlap miasma, right, on Destroyer. And then the second set, let's put them close to the melee and the tanks like we would do the ads on Darkbane.
That's what I want to happen. But
and then the second set goes further than that so that they run out while the people who are soaking can continue to stand in it and soak, and they don't have to get nuked by all these overlapping fatal finesses that are going to go on.
So the first
time we did it clean like that, and every other time we've cocked it up since then. So
you're talking about the one that where we double up, right?
Yeah, the first one has to go far enough away so that Hand of Destruction doesn't become an issue while we're soaking, and then 2 and 3 are the ones where 2 is close and 3 is just outside of that. Okay. And it can we can overlap, but we just don't want the people who are soaking the first set to get hit by the new ones that are going out.
All right, so
the new people have to run further, and we want the close ones brought in. So that means melee and tanks, we may have to just adjust a little bit, but
all right,
we want them like we do Darkbane.
First set of 3 will be close. Second set of 3 will be far away. But the main thing is we need to know which ones are the first set of 10 seconds. So we know that
we can call that out or whatever. You and I, 1, 2, 2 and 3, and then 4 needs to be far away again because of Hand of Destruction.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Prisoner sin. Cleansing pain.
Two soaks. Watch the X. Blood price.
Blood price. Cleansing pain. Prisoner sin.
One soak.
Ravage. Ravage. Cleansing pain.
Two soaks. Watch the X. Blood price.
Haley, these ads are supposed to be your convoke.
Oh, okay. I
Who needs
used it
another?
on the first
Yeah.
one. I'm doing tree.
All right, we need to be careful with DPS here, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it needs to be a hard stop for a
Yeah.
while. No DPS, no white damage, nothing. One soak.
Is the train cave?
All right, cleansing pain, and then let's push him.
Prisoner sin. Crimson Caballist. Racking pain.
Dodge.
Impales the purple.
Haley, can you convoke here?
Dodge again.
Can we get lazy up, please?
Racking pain.
Get out of the way.
All right, ease up on that last ad. Hand of destruction. Through the mirror. Don't go all the way. We don't have to go all the way. Just wait for impale. So we're close to the mirror. Through the mirror. Impales tanks go to purple. If we can wrap up that ad.
Wrangle. Massacre.
This is going to be close. Massacre and swirlies. Stay alive, Sail. Stay alive.
Racking pain.
Impales the purple. Hand of destruction. Through the mirror. Reset.
Crimson Caballist.
Ads are out.
Racking pain.
Haley,
Impales
can
the
you
star.
train here?
Hold off on DPS. Waiting for massacre. Hold off on DPS on the ads.
Massacre.
I'll get you after massacre.
Racking pain.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Dodge.
through the mirror. Wait for Impale. We're going back through. Wait for Impale. We're going back through. Impale's out. Go through. Impale's head to star. We need to wrap up these ads.
Save those big CDs, please.
At
Okay, dodge.
Massacre in 2.
All right, tanks, do your dance. Or should be rotating here. Stay alive.
Go ahead and him touch.
Go right in front of them.
Working this left ad first.
Move.
Nowhere near mirror, so just get out. Get out of the blast zone. Okay, I guess it's everywhere. All right. That was majority of the room. I think we're a little bit slow on moving the boss on.
I had nowhere to run with those swirlies and massacre.
Okay.
I had a choice of either run back to the mirror or get knocked off.
All right. I mean, we can make on the fly adjustments if you feel the need to take the mirror. Just certainly let us know, and then we can adjust up from there. We're going off of you guys on that fight as it is. So. Okay. All right, guys. Fights like this, these fights are tough, man. And like I said in the beginning of the night, we have to be picture perfect. Phase 2 is still not picture perfect. We need work, but the good news is we are moving in the right direction. So that's good to hear. I will be absent on Friday. So I believe Tano is up in the air as well. So Lazy will be running the show, depending on if Tano is absent as well. If Tano is still here, then Tano will raid lead in my absence, and Lazy will assist in any way possibility. When will we have a good idea, Tano, of your availability?
Midweek, hopefully.
Midweek, okay.
I'm waiting
All
for
right.
someone else. Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, dependent on other people.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to talk to Lazy and Tano. Obviously, I think we do have the ability to skip now, so I'm going to see if that's something we need to be focusing on for next week or next Friday, so to speak. So, other than that, great job, guys. Like I said, we're making progress here, and I'm confident we can get him down next week for sure. Absolutely. On that, great job. Cheers.
Was that a pep talk? What?